podcast brought to you by Aztec Link and the We Believe Network. I'm Jack Powers. As always, our co-host, Kylie Freeland. And joining us today from women's basketball is Naomi Panganiban. Welcome. We're very excited to have you.
Thank you for having me.
But we want to start by just getting to know you. So you're out of San Diego here. You went to La Jolla Country Day High School. Can you just talk about, translating kind of from the local area here to San Diego State?
No, yeah, I came from La Jolla Country Day, but I'm originally from like the South Bay of San Diego, so definitely had to make a commute all the way to high school, but because it was like 30 minutes or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of legends came out of that school, so definitely a prominent program in girls basketball for San Diego.
I'm assuming that's kind of why you wanted to go there.
Yeah, so Coach Terry, she reached out to me in 8th grade when I played against her. So, I mean, who wouldn't want to go to the best school for girls basketball? So that definitely was one of my goals, and thankful for my parents and everybody for allowing me to go there. But no, yeah, it's definitely been an easier transition coming to college basketball, just because I feel like our whole, like my junior, sophomore year, it was pretty much Division I program in high school. So everything.
You scored 1,000 points, 23.3 points per game your senior year. I mean, you dominated.
Yeah, thank you. No, yeah, I definitely give a lot of credit to the people that came before me and people that left a legacy over there.
And kind of take us through when you started first playing basketball and your steps to get to where you are now today.
So I started with my older sister, Jasmine, at the local YMCA league, and from there just loved the competitiveness of basketball and everything that had to do with it. So I just fell in love with the game after that, yeah.
And when did you know that you had the talent to play kind of at this level? Like, was there a certain moment or just kind of over time you knew?
Honestly, I think maybe towards the end of elementary school and middle school.
That's pretty early.
Oh, like the question was like, when
did you know you
pretty good?
Yeah, like you could play at a Division I level. Was there a certain moment or?
Well, honestly, probably in high school.
Yeah.
But I think in middle school was when I kind of saw myself progress a lot more and competing a lot with the older girls. Yeah. So I think definitely like middle school and beginning of high school.
Yeah.
Was there anybody that was kind of really pushing you to help you succeed in basketball?
I don't think there was just one specific person, but there was just a whole group of coaches, my parents, especially my dad. He would push me a lot. We'd butt heads a lot, but I think that's what really, that's what really helped me a lot. Definitely all the coaches from the San Diego area and all the people that I've met, throughout my career.
Well, what kind of, made you commit to SDSU? Was it the local ties that you had, or was it just really?
Yeah, I think it was a combination of a lot of things. I think mainly it was just the coaching staff and how welcoming they made me feel and how the girls were so welcoming. And then, of course, San Diego is my hometown.
Yeah.
Been watching the games in Viejas since I was little with my sister, so just having that opportunity, I couldn't pass up on it.
Has to be a dream come true playing on
for
Viejas
sure.
and just seeing all that.
Yeah.
I was up there at one point.
Yeah,
Can't even imagine
sure.
that.
And speaking of Viejas, kind of take us back to that first moment that you wore the SDSU jersey. What was going through your head? Was it at Viejas or was it somewhere else?
Oof. That was like 2 years ago, so. Oh, yeah, it was against San Marcos, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when the lights turned off and everything, and then I heard my name getting called for the lineup.
What was going through your head in
that moment? A lot of my family was in the section. I don't know. It's really hard to describe, but it was super surreal.
Yeah.
Like an I made it moment, kind of. But yeah, still so much work to do.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, what kind of is the biggest lesson basketball has taught you growing up here through the San Diego area that seems very competitive?
Ooh, that's hard, but I think one thing that my parents and Coach Bamford from La Jolla Country Day said to me that's really stuck is just enjoy the journey. I think, especially growing up and like being overlooked a lot and in high school, not really getting the looks that I wanted, but just like realizing that everyone's on their own journey, everyone's on their own path. But yeah, God works in mysterious ways for sure.
Yeah, and we know also you play for the Philippines team. Kind of what does that mean to you to play for that team while also playing here at state?
It means so much to me just to represent something bigger than basketball, represent my country,
Totally.
my last name, my culture that I grew up on. Yeah, it's just realizing that I'm playing for something much bigger and other than myself.
What's the level of play like on the national team compared to college? Is there different aspects of the game at that level?
Yeah, it's definitely, I think the most different part is like the FIBA rules. It's much more lenient. Like they're more
Kinda what I've
scrappy.
heard.
Yeah, they're more scrappy over there. You can get away with a lot more things, but it's definitely helped my game be more physical and stuff like that.
100%.
And how do you kind of handle pressure in those big moments, stepping on a stage like that may not be Viejas?
Honestly, just trusting in my hard work and preparation all these years. Just playing basketball. How I normally play basketball, like at the end of the day, it's just a game, but not really. But it's something that I've done since I was younger.
Yeah.
So just realizing, just having fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, outside of basketball, what could Aztec fans kind of expect you doing off the court?
I actually have a funny one, but my uncle got me a DJ board for
Okay.
Christmas.
You've been practicing?
Yeah, so I've been practicing. And my roommates Bailey and Kaylin.
Bailey was just
And
telling us about
Nat.
the Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, they're always in the living room like doing that, and I'm like, what are you
And you're mixing in the background.
Yeah. So there's always like something going on in our house, but yeah.
So you're kind of like, you're the DJ for the women's basketball. Like,
I wouldn't
get
say yet, but definitely this summer
Coming
I'm
up.
gonna be mixing and stuff
There we
for
go.
sure. So stay tuned.
And I read somewhere that you like to meditate. Do you do yoga?
No.
Dang it.
You do
I was
yoga?
Yes, I was hoping you did yoga, but you do like meditating.
I just
saw.
like breathing
Zen.
exercises, especially before the game, and you know, when I feel like I need it.
Help you stay focused. Yeah, totally.
on the women's basketball side, it also mentions snowboarding. You go out a lot doing that?
Well, not since
Probably not in season. I'd imagine.
Yeah, my coaches will definitely be like, don't do that. But before I came to SDSU, I definitely did a lot of snowboarding with my family. Every winter we would go in January.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's awesome. Well, the team, we'll go to them. They're currently 15-3. You're now riding an 11-game win streak. You just won by almost 40 points last game. Hit 14 threes. I mean, you haven't lost since the Battle for Atlantis tournament. Talk about the meaning of that, what this team's done.
No, yeah, I'm definitely very, very happy and proud with what we're able to accomplish so far this season. But honestly, just knowing that we still have so much to do. We haven't accomplished the goals that we want to accomplish yet, winning the regular season championship and the tournament championship. So just really staying on that same pace and using it as motivation for sure.
And you have a big game against Colorado State coming up. Could you talk about, maybe what you're focusing going into that game? What's the tactics you're kind of looking at here?
Yeah, they're a really tough team. I think they're number 3 in our conference now, so it's going to be a really important game for us. So
And
I think
an early morning game.
yeah,
about
it's a
what it
field
looks
trip
like.
game
Yeah.
again. I feel like all the away games have been field trip games where there's like a bunch of screaming kids. But so I think we're really used to it by now because we've already had like 5 of those in our season. Yeah, I think we're just focusing really on our defense because we know that our offense is going to come. We have a lot of weapons on the court offensively. So just locking in our defense and having each other's backs for sure.
And Nala Williams, she just earned Mountain West Player of the Week for the second time. Kind of talk about her asset to the team and what she brings.
Yeah, Nala brings a lot to our team. She's just a dog defensively, and she's such a facilitator, and obviously she can score with 25 points. So she's just been a great addition to our team, and we're so grateful to have her, for sure.
Yeah.
And, how would you describe this SDSU team this year? We've heard really young, fast-paced. Is that kind of what the identity has been throughout this year?
I think our team is just super strong and powerful in all aspects, I think. I think there's not that many weaknesses for us, and when you want to try and shut down one player, then another player is going to go off. So I think really our strength is just our teamwork and our mentality that everybody can play.
That's what it seemed like in the last game. It seemed like everybody, we were talking about it at the game, everybody was making the three.
Yeah.
It was
It was
incredible.
amazing to watch.
Thank you guys for coming.
Yeah.
Of course. And what have you kind of learned about the Mountain West Conference through all of these games? Is there a certain team that you guys have your eyes on, or is it just the prize at the end of the tunnel of winning the Mountain West?
Yeah, the Mountain West is super competitive. There's so many talented teams. One of our, I think, rivals this year and last year was definitely UNLV. They've been at the top of the conference for as long as I can remember watching SDSU basketball. But yeah, definitely winning against them 2 weeks ago was a good win for us. But we know they're gonna come on our court to try and get us again. So we can't let that happen for sure.
Of course. And you won in overtime there, too. Huge game. What are kind of some of the behind-the-scenes traditions? We've heard about the ice cream after the game.
Oh yeah.
Is there any, like, during the home game after we just saw the win most recently?
Traditions. We always do a half-court shot
Okay.
after shoot-around, but something that I added because I just thought it was funny. But if Coach Stacy said if we make 3 half-court shots, we get to go to Benihana's. Because
Wow.
our team loves Benihana's, and Coach Stacy loves Benihana's.
How long has this
So-
been going on for?
Probably a couple weeks. We just
Okay.
added it for fun.
Has it happened yet? Or
Well, after we won against UNLV, she was in a happy mood, so she said Benihana's for everybody. So we're holding her to that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And what do you think one thing people or the general public kind of misunderstand about women's basketball as a whole?
I think there's a lot, to be honest.
Yeah,
Just
totally.
that it's not as entertaining,
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, we can't dunk, but I feel like there's so many more girls basketball players that are dunking and stuff in games.
Yeah.
But I think women's basketball is just we play basketball the right way.
Right.
We do a lot of fundamentals, and everyone's skilled. So
oh yeah.
Totally.
I was most impressed by the 3-ball though. The last game. I
Yeah.
didn't realize how relevant that was in your guys' play style at the fast pace. I was very impressed. But we also have some audience questions that we have
oh yeah.
given to us. We'd love to
I
dive
was
into
wondering
those.
what people would say.
So we have from Samuel first. How do you prepare yourself playing for the Aztecs and playing for the Philippines National Team?
That's a good question. I think something similar between the both of them is that, like what I mentioned before, playing for something bigger than yourself. You have a whole community you have to represent. So just trying your best every time and leaving it all on the court.
You say there's the more physical part, but it's kind of helped you translate that to college. Has college helped you translate anything to kind of that FIBA level?
Oh yeah, for sure. Just definitely the IQ stuff and reading the defense. They go hand in hand. They both help me a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and from Press House San Diego, they believe that you're going to the WNBA, and they want to know where you see yourself in 3 years, and if so, what team do you see yourself on?
Well, 3 years. Hopefully, I have my master's
Yeah.
and bachelor's, of course. But definitely want to play pro overseas somewhere, or of course here.
Yeah.
But I've been getting a lot of comments about the Valkyries, the W
Okay.
team. So, because they have a lot of Filipinos in the Bay Area. So maybe that would be a goal of mine, definitely.
Not too far from home either.
Yeah.
Makes it easy.
Still in California. And now we're going to kind of move on to our fun questions segment. So let's take the focus off basketball and get to know you and the team. Do you have any pregame rituals or superstitions you have to do every game?
Yeah, I always do the meditation I talked about, then my daily prayer, and then try and take a nap, for sure.
Real. That's
What's
so
been your most memorable college game so far?
Oh, it's got to be the Wyoming game. Triple
Really?
overtime last year in the
Yeah.
tournament.
That was an awesome game too.
Yeah,
Watch.
that game was something different.
Has there been any games that have been super memorable on the national level?
Yeah. I think the one when we played Lebanon to advance us for the World Cup qualifiers.
Saw it.
That one we were
What
super
was the stat
happy
line
after.
looking like in that game?
Honestly, can't remember off the top of my head, but I think I had a good game for sure.
You're averaging, I saw double digits per game on the
Oh,
national
last
stage
year?
too.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Just
think
taking
so.
care of it on the floor.
Appreciate
basically.
it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, if you can take one album and one movie with you to a deserted island for a year, what are you picking?
Well, definitely the album would have to be The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
Then what was the other one?
A movie.
Movie. Oh, on a deserted island?
Mhm.
Maybe like a survival movie then. Like.
Oh, to teach you?
Yeah.
Smart.
Oh, that is smart. I
We
wouldn't have
have
thought
not
of
had
that.
someone say that.
Yeah.
yet. And then we'll go into our Name a Teammate segment. So we'll give you questions, and then you just
Oh,
associate
no,
a
this is
teammate with
dangerous.
it. Who has the best playlist on the team?
That's hard because everyone has such different, like,
Nat,
music.
self-proclaimed herself.
She did.
Nat?
Yeah.
Yeah, she loves her, like, house music and stuff like that. I'm just gonna go everyone. Safe pick.
Solid.
Okay.
I
Who's
like everyone's music.
That's valid. Who's most likely to forget their shoes before a practice?
A lot. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
You're out to
Probably
get them all.
Ellie.
Okay.
Yeah, she always forgets something.
Who's the team jokester?
I'd have to go me or Kaylin.
Gotta have some comedy relief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way to do it.
And who would make the best coach someday?
Probably Alyssa.
Why is that?
I think she just always knows what to do on the court. She's always in the right spots. So I think she's a good talker too.
Communicator. Important.
Who's the biggest trash talker on the team?
Ooh, definitely Nat.
Really?
Yeah, she's one of those to, like, get us hyped up too. We don't have much actually, but
Probably a
I'd
good
say
thing.
probably Nat. Yeah, that's it. Honestly.
And now we're going to go into a this or that segment where you're going to have to pick your favorite. So ponchos or Trujillos?
Ponchos. Is that on campus?
Yes.
It is.
Ponchos is the
Or
one.
Is it Primos?
No, ponchos is the one with the drive-through. Senior ponchos where you can, like, go around. You could also drive through or walk up.
Super busy.
Yeah.
Triangle.
Triangle, yeah. And Trujillos is the one by the gas station, like, tucked in the
By the
corner.
Arco.
Yeah.
I honestly don't go to both of those that much, but I do go
Probably
to
not a bad
Primos.
thing.
I go to Primos because it's on my meal card and it's free.
There we
Oh,
go.
So-
okay. There you go. Switch the answer. Primos.
Yeah.
All right. Early morning or late night practices?
Early morning.
Get it out the way.
Yeah, get out the way.
Books or movies?
Movies.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a reader.
That's valid.
It's about time. TV shows or movies?
Movies.
Text or call?
It depends, because sometimes when I'm texting, like, I leave it on red in my head.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't, like, respond. So maybe call.
Okay.
Apple Music or Spotify?
Spotify.
Wow.
I know. Everyone says Spotify. And then sneakers or slides?
Slides. Or Uggs.
Yeah.
And then pineapple on pizza.
Yes.
There we go.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, before we end the podcast here, I'd love for you to just kind of preview the week ahead. So Colorado State we mentioned on Wednesday, but then you have Nevada back here at 1 o'clock in Viejas. Just talk about going from playing Colorado State, a few days off there, and you're going to just taking on this week in Nevada.
Yeah, it's a super important week for us because I just feel like there's going to be a lot of people coming after us in the next coming weeks just because we're undefeated right now. So I think Colorado and Nevada, they're great teams. So just staying locked into our game plans and the mentality that we've been having all season, I think we'll be okay.
And then Bailey kind of talked with us about not overlooking opponents at the bottom of the conference. Nevada's kind of sitting there. How do you make sure you don't do that going into that game, coming off a big game probably?
I think just approaching every game with the same mentality that we approach whoever we're playing, whether it's UNLV or it's Nevada or San Jose State. We just got to keep it locked in mentally and have good practices for sure. It's going to add up.
And then for those looking to attend the game, what would you tell them to expect against that Nevada team?
Just expect a really fun game. you're going to see a lot of different people do a lot of different things. But at the end of the day, we play hard. We do things for each other, and we're unselfish.
Awesome.
Perfect.
And then do you have any last thoughts just to give to NIL donors supporting you ladies out there on the court?
Yeah, thank you guys so much for all the support. It means a lot to us. It really makes a difference, so thank you.
That being said, thanks for tuning in to the We Believe Players podcast.
There you
Got it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.